China CAMC. That's the. Can you go back to the previous slide? That's it.
I confirm, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Thank you. Now let me go to the next slide. Fujian Electric Power Engineering Company. The slide that you just shown earlier before we ask you to go to the. There's another company, Fujian Electric Power Engineering Company, which also has which you awarded the project of 2030 kVE, Reinforcement Project Stage 2 sa Bataan. Supply and delivery of high voltage equipment and materials. Meron din po dyan. But do you confirm that this company also has been awarded with several of these projects? Itong Clark, Mabiga, 69 kV transmission line project, Dasmariñas, 500 kV substation, bank transformers, and the list goes on. Can we ask our secretariat to please show the slides? Next slide, please. That's it. Would you confirm, Mr. Viga?
Mr. Chairman, I confirm, sir.
You confirm. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Now, let me go to another slide. I'm more interested in yung kanina po tinatanong ni Congresswoman Jinky Luistro about NARI group. Familiar po kayo dito, no? Just I know you have already been answered this, but I just want to for the purpose of record, familiar po kayo sa NARI NARI Group Corporation. Tama po ba? Did I say it right?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, you're familiar with that. And ang gusto ko lang po malaman dito sa NARI na to, is NARI affiliated with the... my question, meron bang State Grid International Development Limited representing or own a certain stocks, that's why it may sit sa board? Do you confirm this, board ng NGCP? State Grid International Development Limited, do they have a representative in the board of directors of NGCP?
Representatives, yes, Mr. Chairman, yes.
Okay, yeah. So, is State Grid International, a subsidiary of State Grid Corporation of China, affiliated with I think the State Grid International is a subsidiary Grid Corporation of China, is it correct?
Of State Grid Corporation of
Yes,
China.
of China.
Yes, yes.
That is correct. Okay. So, is NARI now, the company, is he affiliated with State Grid Corporation of China? Is it a subsidiary of State Grid International Development, NARI?
Can we check on that, Mr. Chairman, and can we revert?
Yeah, can we go back to the previous slides? Because according to my records, NARI is directly affiliated to the State Grid Corporation of China, or SGCC, which you confirmed just now that it is also connected with the State Grid International Development Limited, which is also connected and affiliated with a subsidiary of State Grid Corporation of China.
Yeah. As to whether NARI is connected with SGDIL
Yes,
or what, can we revert to you on this during the next meeting?
But could you at least confirm to this representation that indeed NARI, State Grid International Development Limited has a seat in the board of NGCP?
Yes, Mr.
Okay.
Chairman. Yes.
In that the State Grid International subsidiary, which has a seat in the board, is a subsidiary of the State Grid Corporation of China.
SGDIL is
Yes.
a subsidiary of SGCC.
That is correct?
Yes, Mr.
Okay,
Chairman.
According to my records, Mr. Chair, is that NARI is directly affiliated to the State Grid Corporation of China, or SGCC.
That's what we need to check, Mr.
Yes.
Chairman.
Please, kindly, please. Kasi ang gusto ko lang pong malaman that also NARI has been awarded with certain projects. Can we go to the next slide? Next slide. Oh, no, go. Can you go back? Go back. One slide. Yes, that's Mr. Chair. Those are the projects that have been awarded to NARI Corporation. Andyan po, Luzon Voltage Improvement Projects, Stage 2, and many others. No, I will not enumerate to you po, Mr. Chair, Attorney Sagayo, but can you confirm, Mr. Vega, if these projects have been awarded to NARI?
I confirm, Mr. Chair, the SCADA, no? But
Yeah.
for the rest, can we check, sir?
Okay. Thank you. Now, the reason why, Mr. Chair, I'm showing you this is that, di ba, balikan ko po yung tanong ko kanina, that the biddings and awards should be stringent. Tama po. And we agreed on that. But what is, to me, puzzling, no, at this point in time, and I do not find fault here. I just want to base my questions on facts and records. What is confusing to me, Mr. Chair, I don't know how you adopt or implement a certain policy covering your bids and awards. But sa amin po, pag isa pong umuupo sa isang board of directors, halimbawa, dahil affiliated, well-connected ang NARI, would it be a conflict of interest to award certain huge projects to a company that has an influence on how a highest policy-making body of NGCP sits, no? Halimbawa, ang SGCC ba yun? SGCC, which is directly affiliated with NARI, tapos na-awardan ng company ng contract na meron silang stake doon sa board na yon. Would it be it's a conflict of interest? I don't know how you run the company or your board, but to me, as an ordinary person, I would say that it is a conflict of interest. Would you agree with me? Would that be a fair assessment, Attorney Sagayo?
Yeah, as we have said, Mr. Chairman, just to be sure with respect to our reply, and if we undertake to check into this and revert.
Yeah,
Oo.
because we're talking here of transmission lines po.
Correct.
And we agreed that sabi nga po ni Congresswoman Stella Kimbo kanina, I was listening to her interpellation, ang future incoming mayor po natin ng Marikina, tama po yung pagkasabi niya, he tried to bring down the discussion to a level where our consumers would understand. Now, when we talk about grid, these are considered parang it likened to a highway. Now, pag ganito po yung mga projects na sinasabi po natin, huge transmission lines and projects, tapos yung isang state-owned companies by China, Republic of China, has an asset, I don't care whether they have a minimal influence in the board, but as long as they at least influence to some extent the direction of the company to where these awards are to be given, which companies are to given to me, would be a undue advantage and to a very large extent a conflict of interest. And I hope the board of NGCP would look into this, because this is where some of the members of the committee may have apprehension na bakit naman ganon, na kung if you're trying to insulate the board kasi you're talking about transmission of power energy and supply to our communities, you should at least, as far as you can, as best as you can, push all the influence of foreign companies from ever influencing the direction of the board.
We take note of those.
Yeah, because that's
Comments,
basically
Mr.
where we
Chairman.
are coming from. We have all
Yeah.
this apprehension because we've seen, according to the documents that you have passed and you have confirmed these projects and this, medyo nakakabahala
We understand
din po.
for
Tama po
for
ba yun?
the
Would that be
honorable
a fair
congressman.
assessment?
We understand that and we appreciate it, Mr. Chairman. We look
Okay.
into all of these things.
Yes, thank you. Can we go to my next question po? Are you familiar also with Shandong Electric Power Engineering Ting Institute. This is a subsidiary of State Power Investment Corporation Limited,